Hey everybody, this is Sifu Michael Micklerath, aka Sifu Murphy, and he's going to show you a couple tips and tricks, and this one's really cool. It's called Shadow Hand. So Shadow Hand's an interesting theory that only he came up with, so I'd like to see how all you guys knock this one off later. Check this out.
Okay. So the main concept is with the shadow hand, sort of like the idea of the shadowless kick. You don't really see it coming. So the idea is to bring it to the hand. So how would you, let's get a little bit closer. So how would you do that? Well, at long range, like out here, it doesn't work. It only works in close range because basically when he's looking at me, he sees basically from here up. If
from the side,
yeah,
slightly.
from the side slightly.
Peripheral.
So if my hands are here, like a normal like Wing Chun stuff, he could see all these stuff going on, no problem, right? But if my hand is here and my right, see my hand is here, and it drops, he's not gonna. Or if I come here, he's not gonna see that. It goes out of his peripheral. He needs to turn his whole body or his head. So,
show him again.
So if I wanted, let's say, do tanda, to do a punch, this is tanda, right? But he could see that very easily. So the way I would do that is I do the tanda, and this hand would come out of his peripheral here by dropping down here and then coming around and catching his neck. This is how you would do it without moving it like in a frontal confrontation. The other way is basically to have your hands not to strike high, but to strike low along his arm. So if I wanted to strike, I could strike here. He's not going to see that as easy. Now from here, if he counters it, it comes right along to his side back here. Again, it's totally out of his vision. I could do all that without even moving, without making a footstep. Now if I move, see, I'm already here, out of his vision already. Everything I do is not, I'm using his arm sort of as a way to move my hand out of position so he can't see it. See, then it reappears over here, like that. If I use footwork, see, I'm already here. He doesn't see that hand. You gotta let him see at least one hand. So he's looking at this hand. While he's looking at that hand, this one is out of his vision. See, I'm already here by his waist. I capture his opposite waist and I push and pull, and then come this way. So he's always, you gotta give him one hand. I give him the woo sound. He doesn't see this hand. See? Or this hand. It's already too late already. Another way to do it is if I'm kind of far, he could see my hands without. He'd probably see. I could see to his waist without moving. So I wanted to strike. I'm not going to strike this way. You can see my hand. So if he throws a punch, okay, I may strike down low, and then this hand becomes the shadow hand because I brought his vision down to my hand, and then this hand comes here, and then this one would come here like that, out of his vision. That's I'm actually baiting him to follow my hand, and then come here. See. The other way is just when is to keep one hand high, one hand low. The hand that's low is sort of not in his vision, is the one that's going to strike. So I'm striking from a low position to a high position. See, I come this way. See, if I'm using footwork, I want to get to your side. See? This way. See, come around to your. Keep going around to his side. If I go on the outside, again, see? I come this way. See, I'm trapping and it's coming down this way. That's the basics on how to shadow hand works. Okay, cool.